Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Overlord. I'm afraid, though, I have some bad news, and you had to kick the Jester, didn't you?
I did. It
Yes.
is technically acting slow on my end, but we're pretty much there anyway. Welcome back, folks, to more Overlord. We has no James today.
Yes.
He's
I'm afraid that he's very ill and has the flu.
yeah, poor man. He's got the man flu. Anyway, we're moving on to our next. Wait, Kari.
1,000 halflings, one small fox to do that much damage.
I
Yes.
was just about to say, did you set that castle on fire, Kari? It looks like you did it.
Maybe.
God damn it, Kari. You know that castle hasn't got any insurance. Especially against fireproof demons. Actually, fox demons thingy. What the fuck am I saying? I'm stupid. Anyway.
Well, that's the wonders of being in America. You can actually be insured for anything.
Really? Even against fox demons? Anyway, we has this.
No, you can't.
Oh.
You're not insured for anything in America.
Oh yeah. Oh right. That's kind of stupid. Here, it's fine. There, yeah, you're fucked. Anyway, we just fought a brand new enemy. Giant bugs, and their specialty is spitting out life force. Remember this. We are going to be taking advantage of this well later on into the game when it comes to upgrading shit. And believe me, we will. We have to. I'm gonna show up all the upgrade options.
But yeah, the thing is, though, Howard, you only have to kill them once before you have to use the arena, and the arena is so much more better for harvesting.
I know. That's exactly why I said. We're using the arenas later to harvest the amount of life force. Thus, we get the all important. It's going to be called the Great Minion Purge. Basically, it's an excuse to kill off a fuck ton of minions. That's for later on. Anyway, we got battler bugs. These are the ones that spew out a lot of brown life force. Or as I like to call them, the reason why we're going to be harvesting a lot of brown minions. Speaking of which, the reason we're going through here is we're getting a lot of money, but also getting armor for our minions. Everything counts. This technically is a story-based mission. We are at Castle Spring. Unlike the last episode where you and James bitched at me for not getting things done, and it was justified as well.
Yeah, because you take too fucking long to do anything.
I know. I got that. The episode, the one after this one, not the next one, but the one after that. That was a last minute adjustment. It was actually my fault. It would have been really been bad if we actually had an episode with no content. So we'll be getting some episodes. Don't worry, James will hopefully be back by episode 13. Right.
At one point. We do not know when, but soon.
Hopefully. It depends. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna hold the minions here, and we're technically gonna bring our browns along. Because we've got a new enemy coming up. Not the bugs. That suspicious chappie behind the bushes up there. See that? That is not a local person. He's in fact a raider.
Yeah.
He's from a faction that we haven't met yet.
Well, not really a fraction. He's from a different enemy set.
Yeah, different enemy, so it's kind of different anyway. The problem is, though, the castle's drawn up. The castle's got its drawbridge up, and we literally have to solve this part. Now, to do this, we need to select the red minions, let them get rid of the fires, as it were. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, how simple is that? Well, there's a gap right there. Well, if you put your red minions there, and then let the brown minions go ahead and do that, you'll find it's technically an ambush. So, I have to bring them back. Technically, you just put the reds right here, and they get rid of the raider that was actually there. It's kind of a good tactic. And whilst that's happening, you turn the bridge. It's a good tactic. It works.
Not really a tactic, it just
Works.
It's just something you have to do.
Aye, you do.
It's not a tactic if it's something you have to do.
Exactly. Right. Now, because the next bit is difficult because red minions are not fighter capabilities. You know, they're like
Yeah, but they're still bloody well useful if you have a good enough number. I mean, at this point, normally I'd have 20 minions. So I would have about... I would say I'd have actually 5 browns and 15 reds.
Wait,
and
how
I
did you
would
get
use...
20 minions at this point? I thought...
No, you can.
Oh, okay. Right, the reason why is because the raiders are technically holed up there, so...
I think...
What?
Can you have 20? Or am I thinking of the second game?
I'm thinking of the second game. You're probably thinking the second one. Anyway, the slow spell is actually very useful and actually slowing down the enemies, so... It just not only slows them down physically, but also slows their attack speed. It's kind something, but anyway, we got that. And we can get them all ganged up together like so.
Blah, 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 minions, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I know.
And game.
Think so. Anyway,
yeah, I would have 20 before I come here because I would end up going to the Everfree Forest first.
Oh, right. That might be why. Well, we're not actually going into the Evertree. We're going to the Evertree Forest next.
Yeah. Hang on. Is that right? Hang on. I'm looking at this again. Straight blah 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 near the bridge where you need. Yeah.
That might be why. Anyway.
I can't remember though if that's an area where you need blues to access or not, but I might be actually mixing this up with the Heaven's Peak area. But still, my point is that if you have reds, what you do is that you set a flag as a point for them to guard, and then you just guide that post for them round away from the enemies, but because of how many there is still a massive number that can be used to take out the enemies a lot quicker.
True. That is a tactic, and to be honest, I'd rather prefer using the might of the browns, because the browns are built for combat. The red ones are built for long range. And when we get to the other two minion classes, the greens and the blues, they prefer one stealthy, the other one heals.
Thing is, though, Howard, you make me think of a green minion.
Why? Why?
Because they are technically the most useless minion in the whole game.
But they are stealthy. I thought hang on. Why is the greens useless?
Right. Blues, even though they can't attack, they are the white mage. They essentially resurrect your minions. So it's always good to have like a few or so on. But every time when I've gone into a, say, arena, I never have any greens. I always have reds and browns. Because like you said, reds are the ranged, browns are
the melees, red
are just the melees. And greens, they're not really that useful. All they have is just poison resistance and the fact that they can go invisible if they are still long enough on a checkpoint. But after that, it's not like they instantly hop in and out of invisibility.
And
so they are technically the most useless because they're not as strong as a brown. The only time they're stronger than a brown is when they are using their stealth attack. But that's not that useful overall if you're having them on a post constantly attacking enemies.
Well, it would technically work if you used to say the greens on say if you want to ambush an enemy in the field towards them and then they just...
But you don't really do it that often. You can do it just as well with reds.
True. That is actually kind of true.
Yeah, a green minion is rather useless and just smelly.
Didn't they technically change the variety of the green minions in the second one so they make them less sucky?
It's because they added in more poison barriers.
True.
That and also the spider mounts are actually useful.
Oh yeah, you're right. They are.
At the same time, they are outshined by the red mounts and the blue, and the wolf.
Wolfies. Yes. Well. Yes. Right, we're actually done with the episode. The next time we're going to be, next time you'll be joining us, we're actually going inside Castle Spree. Hopefully, and then might be able to progress.
So even though we're already inside it already.
Yes, I know, technically we do this because, well, well,
reasons. Until next time when Howard actually understands the meaning of what he is talking about.
yes. Bye for now.
Bye.